once, back again, square one. Tried to leave myself behind, looking for a better place.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Masaki. Today we're going to talk about vault raids. I'm going to kind of focus on the shadow perspective for this video. I'll do another one for the Immortal side of this conversation, but for today we'll do the shadows. So a couple things to cover. Basically, you have a weekly cap on the maximum amount of chests you can open in the vault. That will actually give you gold, legendaries, and hilts. And also there's a maximum number of hilts you can earn. There's like a fixed amount. I think it's like 40 that you earn per run, which basically you can earn only up to a certain amount. And then beyond that, you're not allowed to earn any more. So these are the two caps that you have to deal with in a vault. Otherwise, the vault is really just meant for the shadows to steal essentia from the immortals. Basically, the idea here is like the more essentia you steal from the immortals, the more that you can take away their ability to use the blessings and use other things. Basically, it takes away their rewards and makes your rewards a little bit better. Again, the immortal side of this is pretty powerful. So it's not most immortal teams, as long as they're somewhat organized, they should be able to hold on to most of their essentia. The shadows should not be a huge problem for that immortal team. Okay, so a couple things to cover. It used to be, I think from the game beginning until maybe just a month ago, it used to be that if you run the vault and you go to level 4, you actually risk losing everything. I think the tooltip used to say something like, if every level you go down, it locks up or it stores what you've already stolen. That's actually not true. What ends up happening is once you go to level 4, you actually could risk losing everything, even the ones that you gained from level 1 through 3. Now that's been fixed. I think the intent was always that you could keep the things you gain from 1 to 3 and only lose what you gain on level 4 if you're defeated by the immortal. Okay, so just covering that. Now, how does the immortal invade the vault? So on level 1 through 3, there's a chance that wardens will summon. These are basically just a type of monster, AI mob. Once they're summoned, if you don't kill them fast enough or interrupt them when they're casting their little like call, like a warning call or alarms, then they alert the immortals. Once they alert the immortals, what that's going to do is that the immortals will then have a chance to invade the vault, invade this specific vault that you're in. On level 4, however, the immortals are always alerted. So basically, if you want to kind of complete level 4, you're most likely looking at having to defeat all the immortals. There are some cases where if the immortals decide not to invade your vault for one reason or another, you could still potentially have a case where you could just get a free level 4 vault run. In general, though, they will invade and you'll have to fight. Okay, so what did change about a month ago? A month ago, it's been changed so that you don't lose the hilts or gold that you collected through level 1 through 3. What I don't know is if you still lose the legendary that you could have collected from 1 through 3. I just haven't had a chance to be able to test it and confirm one way or another, but I know for sure that the gold and the hilts at least are not lost anymore. So that's pretty much it. So let's talk specifics on the vault then. Okay, what do you actually have to do? You gather a party, just go slow, clear each room one at a time. And the reason you do this is because, especially around like level 3, the wardens, they spawn rather rapidly. And what's going to happen is if you spread your team out too far, there will be too many wardens at too many sections of the vault for you to cover, and you're almost guaranteed going to alert the immortals. So go slow, make sure you work with the team, go slow, clear every room, and then go to the next room. Don't spread out too far. Okay, at the end of level 3, I would recommend that you go to level 4 no matter what. I know some teams still probably don't understand this, and they're still going to exit at level 3, but the new way of doing the vault, I would say always go to level 4. Just that's the way I would say. Okay, so what do you do on level 4? Okay, before you get to level 4 though, on 3, make sure that you kind of change your Paragon tree to Gladiator. That's the one that's for PvP, has a lot of nice PvP skills, including the basically cannot die, right? Like you get one free revive. it's absolutely necessary for this next fight. Make sure you do that. Make sure you remind your team to do that, because a lot of times I'll forget. So I always appreciate somebody telling me or reminding me to do that. Okay. Most Immortal teams are going to be impatient, and they're basically going to invade you moments after you enter level 4. Okay. So don't worry too much about like proceeding further. Plus, you actually risk losing everything you grab in level 4 if you cannot defeat the Immortals anyways. And pretty much I can guarantee you no Immortal is going to let you have a free level 4. So just be aware of that. So given that fact, I would not venture too far into level 4, but I would stay around the beginning area and just kind of hover. Okay. Now make sure your team understands what the strategy is. Basically, of course, you have your satyrs and your barbarians tanking. They have ways to keep themselves alive for longer, and you have your DPS kind of sticking back. Same PvP stuff that you just have to deal with. Okay. Once you defeat the Immortals, though, then I would proceed and do the rest of the vault, clear the vault, and then you can exit, collect all of it, 100% rewards, etc. But yeah, the rest of it is just PvP. So all I can say is good luck. Same things, obviously. If your gear, your gems are not up to snuff, then you're probably going to get wrecked, no matter how good your strategy is. But again, what I'm doing this video is just give you as much as I can give you about the vault, so you understand how it works and how to basically do it the best you can given what you have. Okay. And don't be discouraged. There are going to be teams of Immortals that are not going to be super strong, right? So there are cases where it's not like you're always going to lose. So I would still try for level 4 no matter what. Okay. Anyways, this is Masaki signing out. I wish you good luck in the vault and happy hunting for those legendaries. See you next time.
Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try. 'Cause this time you crossed the line.